For the action guide for day one, this is probably my most excited. And the question is, what can you do to make sure that when you start a new interaction with someone, you have that fun and energetic vibe? And the answer is to focus on the one thing that is common to almost every single first impression you will ever make. And this even carries over to a time where maybe you just haven't seen a friend since yesterday. Because early in an interaction, there's a time where somebody says, "How are you?" There's a time where they say, "What's up? What's good?" And very, very frequently, the tendency is to say, "Not much," or "Fine," or "Things are good." And then you continue the conversation in that even-keeled way. If you want to be more charismatic, the answer here is to be better than good. So you have the opportunity when you meet someone new, when you exchange names, to say, "How are things?" or "How are you?" You can say, "I'm stellar," or "I'm excellent," or "Things are phenomenal, man. How are you?" If you can, with your tone, your eyes, and your word choice, be better than good, you are going to set that interaction off on the right foot. And I will tell you, I've had so many people, this is their favorite action. It's the easiest to implement because it starts the entire interaction off from this sense of positivity. And the other person will almost always immediately respond by being positive as well. So what can you do to implement this? Right now, I want you to think of a time. If you're doing this in the morning, you can think of a time later today. If you're doing this in the evening, it can be for tomorrow, that you are going to meet someone. It could be for the first time, or it could be someone that you already know. And I want you to think of where that's going to be, picture it in your head. This is called setting the trigger. And just run through it one time in your head and imagine them asking you how you're doing and say, "I'm phenomenal," or "I'm exceptional," or "I'm awesome, man, how are you?" Or just with your eyes and your smile, be better than good. Make sure that your words follow suit. We don't know exactly what question they're going to ask you, but find a way to be exceptional. If you can see that clearly in your head, and I encourage you to take time as soon as this video wraps to do so, you will have set that mental trigger. And if you want to make sure that you follow through even more than that, think of the time that that's going to be, where you leave your house and you go to the store, or you enter into class, or you're in work. You know that every morning at 8:45 you greet the secretary. Set an alarm on your phone, or a reminder, for 8:40, and make it say, "Be better than good." Go ahead and do that right now. This is absolutely critical because you might be thinking, "Oh wow, that's so smart." But this is what transforms knowledge into action and action into habits. You have to take these tiny steps while you're feeling inspired in this moment so that you carry through and actually do it. That is it for today. Now, get out there. I am very excited to hear how this goes. If you would like to write in the comments what happened when you went on to do this, make sure to do that. That helps keep you committed, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.